was gonna be off, so I couldn't blame it. Basic, but I'm true. It took you on greater. I am the wave that be surfing. I show you how to get this paper, I'll be stacking. Been in a whole lot of pain, now we laughing. Me and Babe making pace till we crashing. Yeah. Don't need me on the scene, we are the scene. Tripping away from head to toe, love baby me. Yeah, I give this money.
Thank you.
That's for mine. Be my ride. Okay. No way they can never pay this. No way they can never break this. Oh, next we're gonna slow up down. Okay. Stay down even when we not up. No way they can never break this up. Oh God, they could only try to keep us. I let it right when I usually would have rolled out. I know you're grateful that I stayed down. We leave the past in the past, that's all done now. Glad that we stayed down. We gon' pull up in a wave, start a new trend. Every inch of our skin is the blueprint. Follow the lines. They act like they forget, let's remind them. Be my ride. Okay. No way they will never pay us. No way they will never break us. Oh, next we're going slow up down. Okay. Stay down even when we not up. No way they will never break us. Oh God, they can only try to keep us.
What did I do? She says, what did I do? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm trying to get this darn. Emma wants to say hi before I. There she goes. There you go. Say hi. Can you say hi? Say hello. Say hello, everybody. Say hello, everybody. Emma wants to say hi before I send her butt upstairs. Can you say hi? Hi. Say hi. Emma, that's you? Is that you? Is that you? That's you, Gemma? That's you, Gemma, right there. That's you. Who is that? Who is that? Is that you, pretty girl? Huh? Let's say something. Are you gonna say something? She doesn't talk much yet, y'all. Unless she wants to. You say hi. Say, hey, what's up? What's up? Say, my grandma is loco. Loco. What, is that you? Is that you? See, these people say hi. Yeah, they say hi. It's almost your bedtime. Remember when I had Q Andre sitting here? You're doing a clap clap? What? What? Hey. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Boo boo. What's that? Boo boo. Is that your hair? Is this your hair? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you down. You gotta go. I guess you just go stare at the screen. Get your butt off of me. Bye. Go upstairs. Beat it. Scramble. Bambudos. Vamonos. Vamonos. No, I don't want you. I don't want no kids. Go upstairs. Vámonos. Senorita, I see ya. Deuces. Peace out. She looking at me, y'all, like, oh, you made me sick. Nah, I ain't no damn grandma duties. Hey, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Look. Let me put some lotion. What do you want, little girl? Huh? What do you want? Do you want some lotion too? Okay. There you go. Pretty girls. All the pretty girls, let me see you walk like this. This. Ah. Like that. Rub my hand. Good job. Good job. Nope. That's not the baby girl no more. The baby girl is Emerald. This is Emma. This is Emma. This used to be the baby. Nope. There's another one. And her name is Emerald. And Emerald is a month now. Yep. But this was the baby when I first showed y'all. Look at her marking me. No. So yeah, she's almost one. Maybe this month, next month. I do not keep up with their birthdays. You doing a live? Say welcome to the live. Say it. Say welcome. No. Can you say one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Girl, bye. Get off me. You lame. You boring. Get upstairs. She's boring. Boring. Go upstairs with Coda. Go get Coda Bear. Go get Coda Bear. Go. Bye. So, yeah. Yeah, I was hearing that there's a Rico out on Onepapoose. I think we need to go over what exactly is a Rico and who can actually issue a Rico. And as far as I'm concerned, one cannot be issued by an independent crybaby off of YouTube. That's just not going to happen. So that's why they make this so easy to laugh at. Feels like I'm so close up. Don't I feel like I'm close up, y'all? So, hey, Jana, I was listening to a show. I don't know how. Somehow it ended up on my streamline. I was like, what the hell? Who is this? What is this? What is this now going on? As I was heading to the store because I needed to get some banana liquor to put in my drink, I am having, I did good, y'all. I followed the recipe to the T, except I might have put a little bit more of a pinch of vodka that I was supposed to put in here. Just a little bit more. But everything else, I did it perfect. My whipped cream, my Cool Whip is melted. You see that? So what is it that I'm drinking tonight? And this is my second one. So it might get a little wild in here tonight. And I might be getting called a drunk, but I'm not. Mm-mm. So I'm drinking a flying gorilla. Flying monkey. I'm sorry. Flying monkey. If you've had one from the Cheesecake Factory, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And oh Lord, here comes this girl again. I I told you to go upstairs. I actually like them, except for I thought I had a little bit more of a chocolate brittles or something around. Don't touch it around, and I didn't. I only had just a few of them to melt. So, but it's in there. If y'all haven't had this, they're the bomb, and they're fun to have for a lady. These are fun to have. Now, what's in it? That's at your own risk. You can make any flavor that you want and all that good stuff to, if you like to have an occasional drink like I do, especially after I have successfully completed a week of work. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to go into chill mode, give me a good night, sleep on that and all of that good stuff. However, I clicked on this live and baby, them girls was cackling over there, y'all. Cackling. For the most part, I know, and a lot of you guys know, based on what you have seen out here, you've been able to obtain your own opinion about certain people, right? Developed. We all have done so. So I don't recall these certain people when Sylvia started her live being in there. Maybe I wasn't watching it that hard. I don't know. I don't remember all that stuff. So they were saying some things about how it all kind of kicked off and blah, blah, blah about the car and about Ronald and about this and about that. And I'm listening to them like, oh, okay. So maybe it was an episode or two that I might have missed on this journey out here in this community over here. But these girls were highly, highly pressed. But see, it's that impressionable part where it's entertainment purpose only. I say that because anytime you come on a live, and this is just an overall statement that I'm going to make, right? And do all of this, blah, 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 blah. 9 times out of 10, nobody's about to do shit. Shit. So I was listening to Alicia, a little bit of her live that kind of continued on her show. I clicked on it, my first time ever, and I was like, wow, these women are really upset. These women are pissed. Mainly at Randa because they felt that she didn't leave their boy alone. They felt that he went off on his own venturous way and wasn't speaking on them and blah, blah, blah. They feel that Randa did X, Y, Z to stand up and do what she had to do or behind Sylvia. It's just so much blame game. It's ridiculous, right? But I think for the most part, what was really ridiculous to me out here, what is ridiculous to me out here in the YouTube is when people want to fight. These women were, and that one in particular, Alicia, she's really at that level where she wants to fight. And I'm asking myself, self, if you're going to talk about how old you are and things that you are trying to accomplish in life, why is fighting in that narrative? It doesn't make no sense to me. I'm listening to Earl Alicia, y'all, and Earl Alicia is over there sounding to me hot and bothered like a motherfucker. She was, I'm 44 and I want you to pull up and push up and all of this stuff. And she even set the dates on when she was available to throw them hands. Made absolutely no sense to me. Nobody sets no damn dates on when you ready to throw some damn hands. If it's just going to jump off, it's just going to jump off. Do you think that all of them young girls out there with them hair pieces on hundreds of videos that I've been watching, then set a date that we going to meet on Tuesday and all their hair weave flying everywhere? No, it just pops off. But I get it. Maybe it's supposed to turn out to be some type of conservative fight. I don't know, people scared. We're going to meet up on Tuesday. That's my day off. That's when I dare you to pull up. Now people got to go off and check their damn calendars, see if they're available to watch the shit show. What time is this going to be? I couldn't believe it. So she was saying something about, if the feds come knocking at her door, she gonna send them the other way after she get done dropping all of her videos and stuff. So at that point, I realized that, okay, she need to put for entertainment purpose only on her show, because you can't be serious like Thug Thizzle Nation. That ain't bad. The girl is claiming because of where she grew up, how she grew up, she ain't bothered. She ain't, and I'm thinking, but Randa drops her address, right? It's been almost a year, right? Skirt. It was just that easy. Unfortunately, we never seen that happen. So now she has a reciprocal invitation, because she said, bitches. Everybody is some bitches out here. So I'm listening as usual, like I did on the last night live, right? I'm pausing and I'm going and I'm reiterating, some of my opinions about this and my questions about that. Lord, I heard my name. Now I'm over here like early. It cannot possibly be this freaking serious. Now, there's a similarity of an event that is going on right now, today. Hey, Leisha, you like my hair? Look, I don't know what to do with it now. Look at that. It didn't grow it out. I didn't cut it off. Look, girl. Now it's like, what do I do with it? It has literally grown out. So I know if I blow dry it out and do all of this or this or that, I'm like, but you know what, Leisha? I'm actually liking it. I don't like it like this. I be patting it down, but it's in there, girl. But I guess you could say I kind of got lazy with it because I can just let it flow. All kind of ways. It's nice, it's moist, it's not nappy. Girl, I'll be in the bed like, oh. And I'm just loving it. I can get up and go. Did you know that Joy also rocks this? And there's a lady at work, right? No names. And she walked up to me and she says, when did you cut your hair? And I was like, what has it been, about a year? About a year, right? I mixed the purple, the plum with the red. I did. I mixed it to see what would happen. But she says, girl, I'm getting back to Alicia. I'm just trying to bring her up, right? Right. So she was like, girl, my husband has really been nagging me about taking her her wig off, right? She says it's not that he's not happy with it. He's happy with me wearing it or whatever. But now, I guess because we've gotten older and they've been married, she says, a little bit over 15 years, and she's been wearing her wig, for quite some time. So she says, well, now since we've gotten up in age, he actually addressed me about, babe. When are you going to stop wearing the wig? I want to see your hair again. I want to love you. I want to see your hair. And so we were sitting outside, and I was like, girl, give it a try. Rock it. I'm like, rock it. She says, I've been watching you, right? See, like now, Leisha, I got it all uneven here. I be trying to kind of keep it even, right? But she says, hi, Miss Brown. Hey, Joy. So she says, well, I've been watching you, and you just seem so confident with it. Like you just rocking it. And I was like, yeah. So she says, well, I like the way you switch up the colors. And I was like, yeah. What in the hell? Then see, he don't want nothing, and you don't want nothing, which is you don't.
Take your glasses off.
No. Yeah, I need to go because I'm on my live. So get away. What is this, like forever?
And they stopped for a whole week. What is that?
Nothing.
What do you know about The Weeknd?
Nothing. Though that's my favorite, one of my favorite singers.
That is you used to talk crap about him. Well, you used to all this depression music.
I love The Weeknd. I like The Weeknd.
His record.
Yeah, I do have his album up there. You so my daughter just called me phony,
you
y'all.
You talking so much mess about him growing up, listening to him.
Do y'all hear her?
Why you like him? Because he's a pop star now?
Do y'all hear him?
Listen to the trilogy.
Do y'all hear her?
Okay, see you in the morning.
No, you won't.
9:30.
No, you ain't. All right, let me finish telling y'all the story, right? So she was like, I just watch you and you just wear it like, I'm like, it feels good. I'm stuck to who was I talking to? I've been drinking Leisha. So, and she was like, you know what? Because I'm just so tired of hearing his mouth, and I am kind of tired of wearing, the wigs or whatever. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go on and rock it. So it was a couple of days went by. I was like, you gonna rock your house? She's like, girl, I'm rocking. I'm just gonna take a minute, because this is what she was used to, was her wig, right? So she was like, it's just gonna take me a minute. So she showed up to her hair now, and she won't do the color. She says, I'm just gonna kind of keep it black, But yeah, get the lights up, y'all. Get the lights up, because we're about to have just a little bit tad of fun. Just a little bit. Get the lights up. I have the link. I'll drop it in the chat if you want to come on the panel with me to give your opinion, or maybe mediate some suggestions on, where this should go about this whole phony ass allegations of a freaking Rico, because you all know that in order for someone to be hit with the Rico, they probably need to get down to the district attorney's office, and do what they got to do. The district attorney will do an investigation thoroughly to find out whether if someone should be brought in on a Rico charge. Okay? Don't sweat the small change, as they say. First of all, you ask yourself, was a person willing to spend that type of money to even have this type of argument in the courtroom on some bull crap? Again, tonight I am drinking a Flying Monkey recipe. Come from Cheesecake Factory, but they're all over on Pinterest. You can make any kind of flavor, but this is banana liqueur. Uh, I had to substitute for some rum, and then I had to put a little bit of vodka, crushed ice, whipped cream on the top. Get your straw, stick it in there, and slip it so slow, y'all, cause woo, that's a lot of liquor. Make you hot, make you hot, make you hot. What's going on, Claudine? What's going on? Yeah, everybody's in a Rico, you know. Um, like I say, well, once I get into the video, it's just so laughable to me because these are also adult ladies as well, and I'm probably around a little bit older than one or two of them, but then around the same age as the others. But the girl, my coworker at work, she loves her hair. So shout out to you, Leisha, and thank you. You know, but like I say, I'm just letting it flow until, I'm not cutting it anymore. I'm just going to stay natural for as long as I can, as long as I feel like it, till I'm ready for a different change, I guess I could say that. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And thank you. You got to be careful with the colors, because I put all these colors in. As you see, it'll get all on your hand, right? So I'm always wiping my hand. Um, if I'm laying down, I got my bonnet on, my bonnet, bitch. Y'all know about that, right? Which soon I will be getting more of them printed out for those that still may be interested in buying one and supporting. Bookham has his shoes out now, $199, shipping all the way to you from Italy. Um, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. But Korea, we're at the point where Bookham did this, these people did this. Everybody's trying to figure out, or well, everybody makes their statement basis on who started this and who started that. He's got a different story. APZ, I got you. No charge. You just got to email me or call me, because you usually call me. Call me and I'll ship you one out, because I think I still have about 4, maybe 4 upstairs. So I got you. So let me know by Sunday or so, and then just make sure I got your address, because when I go to work on Monday, I can drop it for you. And just for you for today, nobody else right now. However, so that's been a battle. It's been an uphill battle, right? Things have been done, said to each other. Some escalated to the 10th power on another person, and people get aggravated or whatever. So now I'm listening to, these Dream Team members, right? Where, the most they say is, well, people should have left people alone. People should have left people alone. Like I said, there's a similar story going on right now, right? And I go over, I listen to them, I try to dissect it a little bit to say, well, okay. But what you do not hear is the type of crap of what these people have established to say yesterday about a freaking Rico. A Rico is nothing to play with. We've seen the Rico come out under with the help of implementation from Juliana. What was his name? Juliana, whatever his name is, right? We see that. We've seen a lot of people innocent until proven guilty get hauled in for a Rico. We've seen a lot of people, such as R. Kelly himself, get hit with this freaking racketeering act, right? We see this stuff where these people are losing their lives. So these people, these Dream Team girls, or with the leader, Alicia or Arlisha, or whatever y'all call her, right? It's so loose with it now. And it sucks that Bookham is also loose with it now. This is the same Rico that got his goddaddy or whatever pops these 30 years right now, that he has to have these attorneys out here fighting for the rest of his life. And if you can't sit out there and dissect what was wrong with the Rico, if you can, let me say that. If you can sit out there and dissect what was wrong with the Rico that they placed on R. Kelly, and you can't sit here and dissect what's wrong with what they're saying, with their what trying to put this on other people on over some fucking laughs on some damn YouTube. The Rico ain't shit to play with. The Rico has put a lot of people and has taken a lot of people lives away from them. And because a person puts out his own information, his entertaining ass on YouTube, and you feel like that he's not subjective to being laughed at, are you people fucking stupid? You guys are stupid. You guys are stupid. Maybe not act like a clown. Maybe stop saying things that you don't remember to say that will probably trigger somebody. Or put out the same energy where the same energy is met with the same energy and all that shit. From day one, from leaving from downtown Chicago, after learning about the is it the Me Too, the Him Too girls, all of this stuff was the day that it should have ended with Booker. He was one of those people that just could not stop. He would not stop the nonsense all the way from, what was the girl, what's her name that planted the thing up in New York? Jad, what's her name? I forget her name. I haven't seen her in a while. Her, all of that. It's not just one person that Bookham has literally dealt with out here with a back and forth. It's been everybody. It's been everybody that has literally been just jazz. And I used to sit out here and be like, how in the hell is she into it with just jazz? I watched that whole shit. She set up something, Sherwin Bush, there was some New York stuff. He never showed up. He said he was. Whole bunch of shit. His CEO lady, well, Brooke, what y'all call her? Brooke the Crook. At the end, that's what her name was. I don't know what y'all call her now, right? Brooke the Crook. She over in New York, and she pulling out a gun. All this, a whole bunch of shit just went on around here. But all of a sudden, he's the cult. He done left it alone, and y'all need to stay out his business, and you hear that. How come he wasn't told to stay out of other people's business? How come he doesn't have a Rico on Choke No Joke for his $200, $300? What happened to that? What happened to that lawsuit? He did none of that. This is all about, when you really think about it, where a liking and a potential relationship that he had then probably embedded in his head of what he want to prosper with Randa, gone bad. Gone bad. That fucking car situation, and the girls talk about it, how it was Sylvia that brought the stuff to the YouTube streets. Okay, oh well, big deal. Whoopity-doo. And at that time, when we talk about the standards of a man, they talk about how Ronald did not want to be involved and blah, blah, blah about this goddamn car. So at that point, the standards of a man, you would think, you know what? Y'all take this goddamn car back. F this car. I'm going to pay you what I owe you. But then I heard Alicia talk about what erupted the whole car situation. Bookham couldn't make a payment on time. On time. They had arrangements. And I think that Alicia, with her thinking that since they were good buddies, and that's why you don't mix business with friends, is you just can't do it. It's hard to do. There's all gonna be some bullshit in the game. But when Bookham couldn't make that payment, he's got all these people, these Dream Team people around and behind him, right? Like, they could have made the payment. Made the goddamn payment for him, because at the end of the day, it's the same stipulations that he would have had to go through, just like he's going through allegedly with some freaking rent, or when you owe this person. When they come a knocking, when you go and borrow the 20,000, your payment is due on the 5th. They expect it on the 5th. Now, if he didn't talk to Sylvia and said, well, I need a few days. Okay, granted, Sylvia could have said, well, okay, but you know what? I'll give you the few days. However, nobody knows if Sylvia had to make a payment that day on something else. And that's what's wrong with the cycle of people in the way that we think and the way that we do our monies. We hold mass. I'm just gonna call the credit person up there. Listen here, I can't pay you on it. But you don't know. Like I tell people, you don't know what I got to do with my money on the day that you're supposed to pay me money. So that inflamed that engulfed that right there. Now you got the back and forth, the back and forth, the back and forth, the back and forth. He did her, she did him. She did him, he did her. She did him, he did her. Back and forth, back and forth. That's just basically where it should have stayed, because eventually someone is going to exhaust themselves. And at this point, who exhausted themselves? Sylvia did. Sylvia left and went on to do Buffale. You can hit the link today, brother, because you know that this is a whole bunch of poppycock and bullshit. For you to keep that. First of all, I don't have friends. My link is, I'm going to drop the link for your ass, because I'm about sick of your shit right about now. I'm going to drop the link. You keep trying to connect me and connect four with some motherfucking dots that you cannot put together on Onepapoose. That shit ain't going to fucking happen. Ain't going to happen. I'm going to continue as I've been doing, just like you were doing, laughing at a bunch of buffale ass shit out here. You done went all the way from, what's her name? Dr. Rogers, Dr. Rice. You hit every single motherfucking body on this goddamn YouTube. And then you expect to be what? The golden fucking goose, where when you do goofy ass shit, nobody can't laugh at you? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Be, as Tony Braxton, be a fucking man about it, because that's some ludicrous ass shit. Book them, and you know the fuck it is. All that damn whining that you do, y'all hit each other. Y'all hit each other. But you gonna chill on that friend shit? Because Papoose rock by her motherfucker self. And you know that. You ain't never seen nobody up here. You ain't seen me call a motherfucking friend. None. Ain't gonna fucking happen. I don't get myself twisted up in shit that I'm not supposed to be in. But for you to sit there and perpetrate on some fucking paperwork, like you done been down there to the damn DA office. What you doing down at Fannie Willis' office? Well, what were you doing out to the district attorney office? Huh? What are you doing there? And then in your paperwork, you have stepped. You have stepped the shit. You only want to tell what other people have done, but you ain't got in your paperwork what the fuck you done did. That ain't how I ball. That ain't how the fuck I dribble. Where I'm from, when you writing a fucking story, you gonna have your who, what, when, where, why's up in there, and then you gonna have the other people who, what, when, where's, and why's up in there, and let the real judge make the goddamn decision and determination on how the fuck this shit is played out. That's what you gonna do. That's how it should do. And don't come up here with all that goddamn cussing, because you know I ain't on that fucking bullshit like that. You know I only sit out here laughing at this fucking buffale ass shit. Now you on here with some motherfucking weak ass shit about a goddamn Rico. That's some crazy ass shit. Crazy. I tried to talk to your ass back in 2019. 2019, wasn't it? But now you want to prance around a whole bunch of motherfucking women, show your ass, instead of getting to know who the fuck Papoose was. That's what the fuck you wanted to do. So I let you do it. I let you do it, and I think I hit your show back, right? You even came back, book them, and called that whole motherfucking layout wrong for some entertainment. So I felt, well, since we doing entertainment purpose only, then let's run it. But that's all my show has been about over here. you ain't finna pull Papoose in none of this bullshit because I don't have time for it. What I do have time for is to sit over here and laugh at all of this shit show and bullshit that you all been doing out here. Let's keep that shit real. I ain't pulling your shit. I ain't looking for your shit because if I do, I lose money. I lose time. I lose sight on my children, on my future. That ain't how the fuck I roll, book, at all. Now, welcome to the show. Since you, I think it's time for us to meet because I think that you literally is misconstruing who I am, one, and I get it. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. Nobody knows where the fuck I come from and what the fuck I do. And you want to know why? These two hands that you see right here, they're not dirty. I don't carry dirty hands. I don't walk in the dirty mud. And I sure in the fuck don't keep up the type of shit that, I see you do. If I did something wrong, I'm going to call my shit out. And the only wrong, if you want to call it wrong, is laugh at the buffale ass shit that you and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers done out here. Your hands ain't clean, bro. Stop. Stop the shit.
Let me, I thank you for the dissertation that you gave me, but I'm on a Onepapoose show, you know what I mean? But I keep it real, because wherever there's misconceptions that I definitely go and straighten it out. But the only reason why, I'm just going to keep it real. A lot of stuff that you were saying is totally off and totally false. The whole thing about the car situation, I wasn't late on a payment. A payment was rejected. And that's what kicked off everything. But like I say, if you want the truth, you can go and look at my main channel and go all the way to the beginning and just look at every video. Everything is there. This was before you came onto the scene. Now, and the biggest thing is why you ended up in the paperwork. Can I be the first one to say it? You ended up in the paperwork because I heard the cackling drunk cow put out there that the reason why she went to look at it is because you sounded the alarm. So I said, well, if she sounded the alarm, that means she had something to do with it. So I'ma just put the channel that she said sounded the alarm.
That's speculation, dude.
Listen.
Shit.
No, wait, watch this. From you, it can be speculation, facts. But when you got somebody that's saying, because I heard this person sound the alarm, it's no longer speculation.
It's okay, hearsay. That's even worse.
Matter of fact, it's not even hearsay no more. And because now, and you have a party that claims to be connected to you.
They've never claimed to be connected to me. Never.
Listen. And one thing that I would tell you, and you can go back and look at all the major cases, when you have somebody that grace your panel, just like I'm gracing your panel now, if I come up here and we discussing somebody else and they go and file a lawsuit, whatever, I am liable just like you are because I'm on your platform. And I keep saying it. Anything that happens on my platform, but that people get upset about, I'm liable for that. I actually stood in front of a judge from something that happened on my platform, and I was just sitting there listening. So you can't say that's hearsay, and you can't say, whatever. So here's the thing. Your beef is not with me. Your beef is with the person that put it out there. Just like they came on your platform and said, oh, I never said I talked to the lawyer, but I looped it. I looped it last night. And you can go look at it. I looped it. And she clearly said, y'all know I had to hit up the lawyer, right? I was being messy. And I had to let the lawyer know what was going on.
What does that have to do with me, though? What the hell does that have to do with me?
You sounded the alarm, allegedly.
Oh, you mean that I speculated Your bullshit?
Listen,
That's what I
listen,
did.
listen. On that part, because my thing is this: you don't bother me. I think the shit funny, and me and you go back at each other. Me and you did have a serious conversation, and because I might have misjudged you back in 2019, I can be a man and say, yeah, I might have misjudged you. And since 2019, you have been misjudging me a lot. But hey, that's what happens.
I don't know if I missed.
I can put it out there, and you must.
I only saw, to be honest with you, my day one, I only saw your ass as entertainment purpose on. Just out here, just whether if you were real or fake, that's just fucking entertainment to me. I didn't give a fuck about what you said and how you do it or how you felt about how you were doing what you say. I really didn't. I like entertainment.
Right.
When it came to R. Kelly, I was not out here to put my trust in nobody. You follow what you believe.
But
I didn't need no man or nobody else to give me any clarity or understanding or anything about R. Kelly. I picked that up on my own. And I follow my truths of what I believe. I didn't care what you were saying about it in the paperwork or anybody else that was reading those paperworks out there. I read them on my own.
But
so
you
I did what?
But you jumped to Don Russell's side.
I jumped to Don. Let me tell you why. I jumped to Don Russell's side, and I still believe what I believe when I did that. My brother Keeper. Let me tell you why. Because what you did to another man that could have clearly been handled by the law. See, you took the law into your own hands, and you were dead wrong for what you did. You looked that man's stuff up. You were allegedly, you were calling these people, giving different people news, and the one paperwork that you read, and you read that shit straight up foul. And you read it as if you didn't have absolutely nothing to do with it. And yes, you did. I believe that you did.
Okay, watch this. But I'm glad you said that. Because now I can set the record straight. I didn't look up Don. Everything I talked about when it came to Don, and Don would tell you this, was everything I knew firsthand between me and him. And me and him
disagree. I disagree with you. I believe that everything that you learned from him was firsthand coming from Drunken Larry, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong about it. Here's the reason why. You brought out your information and how you and Don Russell collaborated a little bit in that gym. Why in the fuck would Don Russell share anything with you about what had been going on?
There was never a collaboration in a gym. And what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna talk about R. Kelly, and tomorrow I'm gonna do a special live. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replay an audio that Don Russell did on a Blockbender show when it really kicked off. I'm gonna replay that audio because I think a lot of people are missing the consumption of it. I'm not the one that got the video and sent it to the lawyer. I'm not the one that looked up his mama and went and showed everybody for that she wasn't a notary. I'm not the one that did that.
But what you did do, and I expect you should take some accountability for this. You throw those out. You got involved. You got into the middle of it when what's your boy name in Baltimore?
Angelo.
You jumped into the middle of that. Why?
I jumped into the middle of what?
When Texas Black Diamond did that lie,
Angelo was beefing first.
You jumped into the middle of that lie, but into that situation about that ain't him, that was his son. And then I'm listening to you.
I never said that was Angelo's son.
Yes, you did. I watched your
live. I had the live, but I never said that was Angelo's son. What I said was that's not Angelo in the car.
Angelo.
But I said that's not Angelo in the car.
I stand correct.
One thing about me is that I stand on business. I stand on truth. I'm not going to let somebody lie on somebody, especially when I know what's going on. But that's just like if you got into it with somebody and I know your truth, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, I ain't going to speak about it. No, Onepapoose didn't do X, Y, and Z. Onepapoose did this, did that, and did this, but she didn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing about me. I stand on business. Second of all, I'm the only one on the YouTube streets that know Rob. Let's keep it for real. Everybody else was facading.
Mm-hmm.
Third thing was this right here. If anybody know about me and Don, it wouldn't have got that far until Don put me in some fuck shit. I mean, excuse my language. Don put me in some crazy stuff and tried to have me killed. That's when I said gloves off. And I went to every platform and I said, yo, don't let this dude on there. But
why would he want to have you killed, Booker? Why?
Watch this. Watch this. But before we did all, why? Because I stopped his bag.
Mm-hmm.
But before I did all that, I consulted with Robert Sylvester Kelly. And you know what Robert said? I don't deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him. He did me dirty. So I said, should I be passive or should I just let it be known? Rob said, let it be known. So when people sit up and say, oh, Dana did this, Dana did this. No. Know the players. Know the players. And before you can blame somebody, you have to know who the players are. And what I did do is after those two ladies did what they did, I defended them. Because when people was going at them, I stood in the middle. That's where the audio for Scooby-Doo come into play at. That's why I said it's about to be a lot of people going to be crying soon. Because I'm spinning that block. And
but you spin the block with the narrative of, for instance, this last little episode, this Rico shit. Come on, Booker. For shits and giggles, is it that damn serious? Is it that hard up for you to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna lock everybody up? These people ain't doing nothing out here but laughing. Mostly me. You put your shit out.
Watch this.
You think that your shit should not have a laughter to it? You laugh at your own fucking bullshit. Really?
Watch this one, Pat. I don't think you understood or you heard what I said.
Mm.
When the alarm was sound and it was said that you sound the alarm to made them, I said, okay, I'm just going to put the channel of where she said it came from first. Now watch this. I put Rico in the paperwork. Why? Because now she's saying that she's in bed with a lawyer who really don't have nothing to do with me.
But your problem is not with her. If you're addressing that court system, right, with basis that an attorney lied to the judge, why aren't you going after the attorney? Why are you tying Randa into it because of what an attorney decide to do with this judge, which is getting you to respond to a writ that it says that you'd never respond to? Why are you not lawsuiting up on the attorney for lying? You said it multiple times. The lawyer lied to you. The lawyer lied to you, but you use the basis of commingling Randa in there because you feel that Randa contacted the attorney to have him look in different areas to say, my God, because that just didn't go together.
No.
The lawyer did the damage to you, right? The lawyer would have done that.
It didn't do no damage at all, but I'm going to show you how it all tie in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you how it all tie in.
Mm-hmm.
And it tie in like this. When people can't mind their business and they start jumping in other people's business.
On YouTube?
Oh, wait. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's on the street. Technically, if this was on the street, y'all would have been reading about some people. But what I'm going to tell you is this right here. When you are contacting child support officers, when you are contacting my offspring's parents.
Mhm.
When you are contacting lawyers that don't have nothing to do with me,
Did you do it? Did you
no,
do it?
no,
Have ever you didn't do it?
no,
Because
no.
I'll jump over to the
Mhm,
Scooby Doo and I don't talk about him. And
mhm.
I did see you put up his mom's, I mean his baby mother. I saw you put it
That's
up.
that's after. That was my response, and
Mhm.
to them putting up my children.
So you fight fire with fire.
You damn right.
And that's what they're doing.
No,
They're
wait.
fighting you with fire.
I'm responding back to what they did to me,
They're fighting you with fire.
and I'm responding back what they did to me.
Mm.
Now watch this. What would your story have been if the shoe was on the other foot and I put a tracker on somebody's car?
It depends on what it is that I would be looking to gain and what it is that I would be willing to lose. You
Come
understand
on,
what I mean?
Pat. Let's be real.
It would be. Because
Let's,
I mean, here's the thing. First, I'm gonna study your character, like I've done most of you people out here. And I gotta say, if I put a tracker on your car, you called it or whatever, of course I have to come out to defend myself if it's done intentionally, to find out some things. That's a whole different ballgame.
how
But
can you unintentionally put a tracker on somebody's car?
because the cars come with them, most of them
No,
do.
no, 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 no,
Most
no,
of them do.
no, 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 no. Cars come with low jacks.
And you know what? You wouldn't even know nothing about it if Dennis would have minded his business, right? You wouldn't know shit about that damn tractor. So what
Listen,
about? So why aren't we yelling about Dennis not minding his business?
listen,
Because it became beneficial to you, right? So
listen.
now it's okay to not mind the bit. And I'm doing your gesture, and I promise you, when I be in the house, I'll be telling Coda Bear, don't let me do this shit, cause this bullshit. I don't be wanting to do this shit.
I'm saying.
I'm just saying. But think, I mean, come on. Why didn't you tell? Why
Listen,
would they say, well, Dennis, man, your business? Because what it
listen.
caused was for you to come out here and start screaming about what you finna do, right?
So I'm gonna ask you a question
Well,
because I hear you saying, "Well, Dennis shouldn't have said nothing." Well, let me ask this question: did Dennis tell me about the tracker, or did Dennis confirm the tracker?
I don't think he did neither. I think he was just in a caught up moment and they just kind of let it out. As soon as he let it out, who appeared on his show?
Watch this.
Who appeared on his show when he
Listen,
let that shit
listen,
out?
listen, and I want you to follow me because what I'm not going to say, I know you're going to catch it. In that situation, don't give no thought to it. Because what you thinking and what you assumed is far from the truth. That's why I say when this all come out in court, you're gonna be like, whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna be here for it.
And you're gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna
whoa.
be here. I'm gonna be. I want to see all the shit that you got, and I want to see all the shit that Sylvia's gonna bring to the table. And if you think that because sometimes I think you'd be sitting back there thinking that these women are not coming with their discovery as well. How,
Well,
and you act like you're not bothered by it, but at
I'm not.
some point when you realize that you're going up in the court of law and you're not going to be the only one with the discovery, Bookham, you're not.
Let me tell you why I'm unbothered by it. Because 3 judges ain't had to tell me to shut up. 3 judges ain't had to tell me to leave people alone. And one thing that they're going to say in a court of law, for 4.5 years, y'all been going back and forth, right? Yeah. You went before Judge Manning, the judge out in actually 2 judges out in Newton County, and one in Clayton County. I said, yeah. You got off from Judge Manning and you admitted to what you said was true, right? Yeah. So what happened now? I wised up and shut up and I made it known. Y'all go about your business. I'm good. See, when it went to that deep water level, and you got to know how to swim with the sharks. And you can't be a minnow trying to parade around sharks and think you're a shark. I'm a shark. I'm a great white. So when they came in that water, now I don't no longer got to play y'all game. I'm going to play the real game. And when they went that far, I went that far. And now the problem is, nah, Dana, you already proved your point, but don't go that far. No, I ain't go far enough yet.
What's far enough for you to have all of these locked up over what? Over what?
Listen, what's far enough for me is stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because I'll never kiss and tell.
Now, why were you late with the payment for Sylvia? Because that's what erupted that whole car situation.
No.
I'm not going to even ask you why were you late.
Why
was it that you
that's
guys
a good question.
could not work it out?
That's a good question, Pat. You asking the questions that the dream team know that everybody's scared to ask. But that's why I hit your panel. You asked a good question, and the question was, why were you late? One, they got me evicted, and I lost my job, but I still had the money. And I told her, give me until the next day, so that way I can get all my stuff to where it's going, and then I can go ahead and do that. She told me, nah, I gotta be in Chicago for Debo. You ain't gonna play with me like that. So then her husband hit me, scared, and was like, oh, you don't know what she'll do. You don't know what she's capable of. And her husband had to go to the restaurant to get the payment. That's the last time I talked to him because the phone was broken. And then from there, everything was embellished. And then the car situation carried on, not from me.
For a long time.
Right. Not from me, because a certain person said, he called CPS. So I'm going to let him. So matter of fact, the exact words was, he called CPS on my sis. So I'm going to drag him through the mud. You can't drag me. And because I never had business with you. And when they called the police and everything, and they tried to embellish some stuff, listen to what the police said on the recording. Her husband said he didn't want no parts of this, and he told her not to do it.
But at that time, though, Bookham, you couldn't have seen that you guys just went through a separation, right? So separation? Well, yeah, you guys are just not seeing eye to eye.
Not seeing eye to eye.
You come out here with this friendship type of situation, right? So you're going through a mishap. You're the man. You are the man. And I get it. So it was like at some point, you know what? Let her cool off. I'll talk to her, whatever, later. And make the payment up or whatever. And sometimes you just got to let a woman talk.
Do you know what happened? Let a woman
talk.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I seen the police show up and you over there saying this or that.
No.
What part did I miss? Because
you missed 6 months of bull crap. I'm gonna be honest with you. What you saw and what you came into, it been erupted. By that time, we both was told by a judge to stay away from each other.
Yeah, I watched that. I seen that. And y'all didn't. But y'all didn't.
Wait. I did.
No, one of y'all played alive. Then the next one played alive. Then y'all didn't.
I stayed away.
Actually, you brought your ass back out here,
Nope.
and yeah, you did,
Nope.
because you went
I ain't gonna let you
circling
do
it.
that.
You went circling it and circling it about what the judge said. You know what? Because I
Listen,
sat my ass right here laughing
listen,
my ass off. Yes, you
listen.
did.
I ain't gonna let you get away with that, Pat.
Yes, you did. You
Because
put the
first of
line
all,
up first, book of yes, the fuck you. I remember laughing
nope,
at the shit.
nope. Because the reason why I did that was because the lap dog came out and tried to make up a lie.
She talked about it, but
No,
you
the
started
lap
playing
dog
the
came
audio
out.
of the judge.
The
You
lap
started. Yes,
but the lap dog. Matter of fact, and what you talking about is the second time. I'm talking about the first time
wait a minute. Let me think. Let me
when
take
she
it
lied in
ahead.
front of everybody and said that she ain't know me. And I told the judge, well, she used to come get me and take me to Burger King. And the judge said, it's too much. And Judge Manning said, you stay away from him, you stay away from her. And she said, but what about my husband's car? Judge Manning said, stay away from him, chalk it up as a loss. At that point, I was still trying to talk to Ronald behind her back. See, it's a lot you don't know. And that's where the whole story of I had females from the dream team trying to talk to Ronald. Nobody cared about Ronald. The problem was we was trying to get everything situated. And I even came up with a whole nother agreement that favored Ronald.
Who did you ask to purchase? Well, I think it was said that Sylvia might have brought it to you, that she has a car and all of that stuff, right? For you to
I
buy.
never asked nobody.
You didn't ask. I'm just saying that the topic was brought up, right? It was brought up.
Right. And what was said was because there was a lot of lies saying, oh, that person felt sorry for him and came and gave him a car. No, that's not what happened. What happened was I got a call at 8:00 in the morning on a Saturday. And that lady said, Dana, me and Ronald cannot afford to pay for this car. Can you help us and take it off our hands? So
why did they select you though?
So listen. So me being a friend, I said sure. And the reason why is because that person was always at my house 24/7. That person was always at my house.
But y'all was building the communicable friendship relating to R. Kelly, though. She found interest in it.
So I thought. And I ain't gonna stunt. I thought we was really I thought we was building the friendship. I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh no, man, look, one thing about me, I'm not a fake dude. I thought me and that lady was building a cool friendship.
It's the car that tore y'all apart.
No, it wasn't. It's what she tried to do to R. Kelly that tore us apart.
I don't get that. She wasn't doing no more than
relating
her news. She was just relating the news back out on here.
You don't know what happened.
She was relating the news. And I can only tell you what was out here and seen by the public.
You don't know what happened.
That's what we saw her doing.
You don't know what happened. And I got the video up. That's how the Jasmine situation start matriculating. Because somebody want to give addresses out when they shouldn't have.
She wasn't told to, well, in your live, you did say to not give the address out, but
not true.
She found that there was no harm in doing
not
so.
True.
If you got people coming down that's
not
just
true.
advocating for him.
That's not what happened.
Okay, so here my question is, if you felt that Sylvia should have not given out that address, then what you're signifying out here is that Jasmine wasn't a person to trust to be around R. Kelly. That's what you're signifying.
Listen, it's a lot that happened, and I said a lot referring to that from day one. But at the end of the day, when you really know what happened, then you're going to say, oh, but I'm not going to tell it.
You
I'm going
can't
to say,
tell it because of the image that you guys put out here. Jasmine was cool. You
listen,
put that out here. She was
listen,
able to get on that bus because of who? You, right?
no,
Okay. She was able to sit in the lobby. You're on an interview, a video with her, and y'all laughing and questioning. You remember you asked
yeah,
her, I bet you I know Rob. Wait till he come through that door. I bet you your EBT card.
that's not
So
what I
you
said.
okay. It wasn't an EBT. It was a food share card, but you
That's
did.
not,
You
no,
did
no,
bet
it
that
wasn't.
girl her food stamp
No, it
card that
wasn't.
he said, I'm gonna throw my hood on and I'm gonna bump it to him. Yes, you
I'm
did.
saying, listen, Pap, I'm sitting right here. If you want to know the bet, I tell you the bet. Because she was saying, I will bet you $50.
That's
And
not
I
my
said,
point.
can
My
I
point is
listen?
you're saying now that this might have been a person that shouldn't have been there, but what you portrayed to the public as if she should have been there.
Now
You
watch this.
knew her.
But now watch this. You talking about two separate events that you're trying to pick apart and place.
It doesn't matter. She's
It,
from the day one with
matter of fact,
leading
it
from
does
the
matter. And she
non-trust
wasn't
from
from
the
day
jump,
one.
with you sitting in the lobby at the Trump building, y'all kicking it, with you walking down Michigan Avenue looking for a T-Mobile for a charger point. She was supposed to be in there, right? So
You
what was
got
wrong? What was wrong with Sylvia giving out an address from someone who you trusted from the freaking beginning?
you putting 3 different times and
Mhm.
6 different days together.
You
No,
did
no,
You did not hate Jasmine, or
listen,
you did not start shitting on Jasmine
listen,
until after your 16 times of humping her.
listen.
That's when y'all
That's
started
a
being.
lie. That's a lie. Can I sit here and tell you, I never shitted on Jasmine. Do you
Well,
want
I'm not saying
no,
like derogatory, like bitch, bitch, bitch. I'm
no,
not
no,
saying it like that.
no, listen, because what made me turn away from Jasmine is when a person who don't like me, that was technically about to shoot me in Chicago, made a phone call and said, yo, tell Dana not to trust her because she going to put charges on him because she didn't get what she wanted. Oh, at that point, I'm sitting back like, huh? So then when I hit the phone of Jasmine and she ain't answer, so I thought it was a game. When I hit Rob said, yo, dude said that you wasn't even supposed to be, that you were supposed to really be getting her a crib or something. No, she
Why
stayed with
you
me.
get a crib?
Oh,
Hell, you done
oh,
bumped her. You might
oh.
well get a crib.
And matter of fact, and she stayed with me one night.
Mm.
The other night she stayed, or supposed to have stayed with the niece, but she ended up in Dunkin' Donuts. God rest the niece's soul. And then the other nights after that, she went to Bolingbrook with a Scooby Doo and his folks. That's before we even knew who he was.
But I guess what I'm saying though, Bookham, is if you're showing to the people that she's okay, we all saw her being okay with you down there. Why was it not okay for Sylvia to give out an address? You showed everybody that she was okay to be there.
Watch this.
So why all of a
Watch this.
sudden?
Watch this. Because even in that point, I was gone from there. And what happened, hold on. And what happened was that person knew the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And that person knew she wasn't supposed to give that address out to nobody because she was there when Rob said everything got to come through me anyway. But she got upset that everything had to come through me and blamed it on another lady who I had to go public and apologize to because I dog walked that other lady for nothing. So when you have Cash Jones on the phone and another lady saying, oh, well, can you give me the address? And then you say, well, why don't you ask Dana? And then that person come back and say, well, Dana going to be all in my business. I don't want to tell Dana where I'm going. And then you come back and say, well, I'm going to give you the address, but if you tell anybody, I'm going to deny it.
Come on, don't you think Cass Jones was just a whole damn shit show of a series out here?
No.
R. Kelly asked her, tell me who trying to set me up?
Listen, that was 4 months after that.
Come on.
That was 4 months after that.
They trying to set you up. Tell me who. That's what he said.
Right. Tell me who.
That's what he asked her. Who did she say?
She ain't say nothing.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
She said Angelo now.
She ain't say nothing.
Yes, she did.
And okay, I'm gonna go back and listen to that audio. I'm gonna go back and listen to the audio.
And
now,
then
if I'm wrong,
after that, you had a whole show with Angelo on there, and
I did.
She sat there and said to R. Kelly,
I did.
On them trying to set you up. You end up having a show with dude and them like it wasn't.
I did have Angelo on my channel. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
No. That didn't bother you? That didn't affect you?
And
that didn't make you think like, wait a minute, let me go see.
Let me tell you why. And the reason why I had Angelo on my channel is because I wanted to know the truth. And they always say it's 3 sides to a story. It's Angelo's side, it was Larry's side, and it was the truth. But guess what? What nobody out here when I was destroying Team Truth by myself. When I was the only one going at Team Truth, way before Drunken Larry became Drunken Larry, back when he was BMW Larry or Fireman, way before he was the Masked Man.
So then that would have been before you went to go and eat the steak with him then.
Exactly.
So what changed all that? Because we're hopping around everywhere trying to get so much damn in right now. So what?
Ain't nothing changed. But ain't nothing changed. I was in Vegas shooting on my radio, Vegas edition. And I said, I've been beefing with this dude. I want to look the dude in his face. And I want to see why he's against R. Kelly. So I hit him up. And when I got to his sister house, I got hit with a surprise. I ain't gonna put that man business out there like that, but I'm gonna say this: he's not listen. His family love R. Kelly. I'm gonna put it like that. And when I got to look that man in his face, and his mama and his sisters was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Hey, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to walk into hostile territory because I was ready for anything.
So what, you think his personality wasn't not the personality that of the person that you were previously calling out? What was he, a total different character now?
Well, the Larry that, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, but the Larry that's on his internet and was not the Larry that I met face to face.
So that made it okay, even with the things that he was saying about R. Kelly? And
me and him talked about all of that.
So what you do? You forgave him for it? It's cool. You understood it?
I can tell you.
Understand his.
I didn't forgive him for nothing.
Did you understand why he did it? Did he explain that?
Listen, me and Larry's stance never change. Me and Larry, we can talk about back then and before it got extremely personal. We used to talk about everything other than R. Kelly because R. Kelly was something, or should I say a talking point that me and him would never agree on, and it got extremely personal. And it always got like that. And what y'all seen in front of camera, it was 40 times worse behind camera. But I wasn't the one putting money on his books. I wasn't the one sending him money for his wedding. Larry ain't never do my credit.
So
I
if you
wasn't the
had
one out here faking.
if you had to admit to some things that, because I can say a lot of them, but I'm not, that it's a bunch of buffale ass bullshit.
And you got me here.
If you had to admit to some buffale ass bullshit you put out here, give me two things that you did.
If I had to do what? Admit to some buffale that I put out?
Admit to two buffale ass bullshitting ass things that you did out here. What would be two of them?
Trusted the people that I trusted. That's the first thing. Second thing is
talking about on your behalf.
Right.
I'm talking about on your behalf. What have you done that would be considered as some buffale bullshit that you put out here? Not what the people has done, what you have engaged
in. And I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. I should have never trusted the people that I trusted in the beginning. Or better yet, I should have vetted certain people and never dealt with certain people. I can say that because
you made the choice to dead them because of them not approving of your agenda, or
no, because technically they was loving everything about me. Mm-hmm. I walked away from them because they was hurting
the harm that these people that you would have deadened.
Hold on, but are you gonna let me finish?
What harm would they have done to R. Kelly though?
Are you gonna let me finish?
What harm?
I mean, I'm just saying,
I'm just trying not to forget my question because I'm not writing it down. So go ahead.
Yeah, well, you asked me, so I'm telling you. Yeah. And like I say, it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that nobody know about, but that transpired. But like I said, when folks was having people on their platforms talking about R. Kelly had sex with them at 13 and different stuff like that. Nah, man, I'm not gonna be bothered with that. But the main thing was when I didn't approve of a Dr. Rice situation, and I stand on point, and they got mad because I didn't support that whole audio playing joint. No, I'm not doing it. And that was my exit wound. That was my final exit wound. And then the stuff about grabbing the penises at my cook-off. No. That's why I left my own cook-off early. But one of the other things that I really regret, and because people was like, oh my God, I can't believe, because folks really ran with that, was when it was said to me that Rashona Landfair, mm-hmm. and let me get it correct, because it was said to me like, oh, your son looked like Rashona's son. And I said, no. I should have stuck to my gun and continued telling the truth, saying no, instead of getting fed up and start agreeing with them, because then they took it and they ran with it. Mm-hmm. So I can say I contributed to that bullshit.
Okay. Give me another one.
I just gave you 3. You asked for 2.
I did.
I gave you 2 in the bonus.
Trying to see if I can get another one out your bullshit, man.
No, I'm just saying, if you really want to be honest, mm-hmm. let's keep it real.
So you feel that
wait. Mm-hmm. I can honestly say this. I think, and I can't speak for you, so I'm gonna speak for me. I think we mischaracterized each other. And I think when you did give me that call in 2019, I was too much in my feelings about what was going on, and I shouldn't have disrespected you like that. So as a man, I can sit here and tell you I was wrong for disrespecting you back in 2019, and I hope you forgive me. I can honestly say that as a man.
Well,
and that's what led to me and you beefing.
Because that's been years ago, and you just kind of move on. You don't just keep digging or trying to draw water out of a dry well. You just gotta move on. That's just
Pat,
how I am.
No, Pat, when you're wrong about something, and you have to be an adult and admit when you was wrong. And I was wrong for disrespecting you like that.
I honestly just had a bunch of questions that night. And I was like, oh, word, Do you want to fucking entertain, nigga? I could get down with
And it wasn't.
anything.
And it
You know,
wasn't
like
about
I
entertaining.
did not want to be on that, and I was
Right.
like, you know what? Fuck it. I was like, well, so let me see what YouTube is about. Oh, this what y'all doing out here? Well, guess what? I just jumped on the ship. It is what it is. Let's get back to this Rico no bullshit, because you really got me. That's y'all shit. First and foremost, it's y'all fucking bullshit.
Okay.
What I do over here is
Okay.
no different, and I've said it from time and time and time. I have the right to talk about what I see
Okay.
without being implemented in any of this bullshit. I don't rock like
Okay.
this. I
Okay.
got too much shit going on in my life.
Okay.
Second, I'm a mother.
Okay.
I'm a grandmother.
Okay.
I have a husband upstairs.
Okay.
I have a life. And
Okay.
if you think that I am going to come out here after 50-ish years of living in my life to throw my life away, so that's why I chose to run my commentary the way I do. You put it out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once you put it out there, I have all rights to laugh at it or to talk about it. And
Mhm.
you know that best because you do so as
Mhm.
well.
Mhm.
Will I be that person to want to probe and dig and Skype and that ain't my style, because what you got going on or anybody else on paperwork don't
Mhm.
benefit me at all. And if it don't make me money, it don't make me no motherfucking sense at all to
Mhm.
indulge in. And that's my level of my grown woman game.
Mhm.
But YouTube, you know the game. You've done it. I've
Mhm.
seen you with the choke no joke. I've seen you, so you do it as well. So don't sit over there and implement me and none of this bullshit. Your shit is with them and them women and that women. But I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm going to laugh about it. I'm not pulling up. I ain't shooting up and sure the fuck ain't calling you up because I ain't got time for that.
Here's what I'm gonna say to you, right? Because when I put the Rico in that paperwork,
Mm,
because you don't have access to the paperwork and you can't really.
I'm
And
not
listen,
gonna go look for it.
no, listen. You can't digest what I wrote because you don't have access to it. But here's what I'm gonna say to you. You know, or you say that you don't got nothing to do with it. You say you just sit over here and do shits and giggles. Here's what I say. Stand your position. Don't move. Don't waver. But disassociate yourself from the people that's trying to put you in it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm entitled to go into a chat to laugh.
No, I'm not even talking about chats.
You don't get to pick and choose who
Right.
should be in a chat just
But I'm
for
not talking about
laughter.
chat. See, that's where you
not
going
fair.
with it.
You're
See,
not,
no,
that's not right. And you know,
no,
ain't no
Pat,
shit
that's where
like
you
that.
going with it.
It's
See, I'm
gonna
not
hold
going
up
there.
in court of law. That
See,
shit ain't hold up.
no, Pat, but I'm not going where you just went. But I'm
Okay.
not there. So let me bring you back. What you need to do is tell people just what you're telling me. I'm not part of that. Do not put me into y'all beef.
They all know that. That ain't no big secret.
Well,
I roll alone.
But listen, but they did it. That's how you ended up in the paperwork.
That's not my no. You and I ain't gonna even book. Let's cut the
It's
shit.
not you.
Let's cut the shit because you
It's
ain't
not
been
me.
on. Okay, but listen here.
I
If
would have
you
never
want
known
to
that
take,
she was
if
even
you
talking
want to
about it if
take,
it wasn't for
you
her.
know what that's like taking the people that is not on the basketball court. You gonna pick out everybody on the water boy, all the referee, and you just want to add them because they had they damn 2 cents to say. That's some coward ass food.
Listen.
You stick to
If
your
you part
fucking
of listen,
That's
if you
bullshit.
okay,
And I'm gonna tell you this though, and this is on the record, off the record.
I think I'm the only one that can get your tongue tied. Come on, Pat. You got it.
I'm not tongue-tied. Sometimes, like you say, you can't say everything.
Right.
I hear you with your paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
You
Do
can see
you?
back here that I deal with it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. Just because I don't come out here with all of that exquisitating talk
Right.
and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know that don't think that I can't double down and put some work into action if I have to show up to court.
One thing
That's
about it
all
is,
I'm saying.
one thing about
That's
it is this
all
right
I'm
here.
saying. And,
I
and, and
never
I
underestimate nobody.
prefer to never have to do that coming to a YouTube.
I honestly
I
agree.
may not sit out here, and of course, a lot of people have allowed their minds to be
Mm-hmm.
told where you've consumed that I'm this dummy, I'm this
Oh,
retard, I don't
oh,
read. Well, you know that's been said around the
oh.
streets, right? But see, I don't want to say that I impose different characters about myself because I am real.
No, you
But
do
I
have different
know that
characters, Pat.
I'm using YouTube, so
Mm-hmm.
there's no need for me to be my realness as I can on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
No need for me to do so. But now, if we got to put right foot, left foot going up into the judicial system,
Mm-hmm.
that's a whole new ball game.
So let me ask you this.
You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to go there with none of you people
I
for
get it.
laughter.
I
So
get it.
what I say, and if somebody choose to take it from what I'm saying from my channel and carry it on, my defense is motherfucking speculation all motherfucking day.
I get, I get it.
Allegedly.
I get it.
You are only trying to, and like I say, this is off the record. It's not on the record. It's just trying to make yourself have a stronger freaking defense, in my opinion. And
No,
not as your goddamn attorney. You're doing
no,
too much. You're
no.
doing too much. And those that try to overdo it, well, you don't lose your case, bro. You don't
Listen,
lose your motherfucking case.
listen.
I'm saying 22 million, bro.
Listen. You're not
Stop the bullshit.
you're not understanding what's going on.
I laughed my ass off. The
You're
22
not understanding what's going on.
Cardi B didn't even ask for
but wait,
22 million for
but
defamation
wait,
and
but
all
wait.
that. Come
Wa-
on.
Watch this though, Pat.
What?
You ain't slow. Listen.
Not about a long shot.
Listen.
Nah.
There's no way I'm gonna sit on here and tell you what that was about. You know
Shits
what
and
that was
giggles.
about.
Shits and giggles.
Was it?
Shits and giggles.
I
I
refuse.
want to say about
I refuse to
three
sit here
quarters.
and believe
Three
you
quarters
thinking
of
shits
it.
and
Three
giggles.
quarters. I'm gonna give you
Pat,
3 quarters. Three
Pat,
quarters.
listen.
That's it. 3
Listen.
quarters of shits and giggles.
Listen. I
You know, ain't
refuse.
no way in the goddamn United States of America under the sovereignty motherfucking law that you ain't about to get no 22 million for no bullshit about the harassment and stalking. What's your claim?
Is it about? Okay, let me ask you this: is it about the 22 million? And this going to tell me if I can go any further.
Is it about the 22 million?
Yeah.
I don't want to answer that.
And you know what, Pat? What's understood don't need to be talked about.
I don't want to answer that
Right.
one right now.
Right.
I
So
I have an answer for it, but I don't want to answer it.
what's
everything
understood
is
don't
answered.
need to be talked
But
about.
you know, you
The whole thing is this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go here with you, Pat, and then I'm gonna go because it's 12:39.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed too.
When
I'm
the
gonna take
fire,
a few people up because you know I got to get their opinions on the show about it. And you can go lay in the bed while
right, when the fire's
this is
going
gonna
on, right?
stay here, but I'm letting you know that
Hold up, Pat.
go.
When a building is on fire, right?
Mhm.
You ain't gonna go nowhere near it, will you?
Most black people don't.
So who you know that run to fire flames?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Nobody, unless they lunatics or retarded.
Mm.
On that note, what I'm saying is this right here for the people who couldn't catch what I just said.
Mhm.
I'm going to say this. There's no way that I'm going to start anything with anybody, but there is a way that I'll finish everything. And
By
that's been my
what?
stance.
Evil
I do.
verbiage? You use evil verbiage, dude. Come on now. You use evil verbiage. Go with that damn 22 shits and giggle ass bullshit. You know that shit wasn't going nowhere in court.
But I'm gonna say this, Pap. I got a rally that's about to come up. But I hope you come. But I hope you come out. But I hope you come out. You know what I mean? Because all my rallies are peaceful. So I hope you come out. But I hope you stomp it out. You know what I mean? Because I got a rally that's about to come out, and something major happened today. And I'm gonna talk about it in tomorrow, where R. Kelly charges have to be vacated now. So I thank you for letting me come up on your platform. Anytime you need me, you know, I come up, I grace, but I'm
don't be getting mad when I do my shits and giggle in the morning.
Listen.
I'm about to hear that crybaby ass shit.
Listen, you crack on me, I crack on you, and you call me. And you call me Bookham, I call you Esther. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm not gonna die tomorrow because you said Esther. I don't give a rat's motherfucking ass what you call it. It don't take no money out of my pocket or no bread off my table.
Right. So as long as I can say that me and you can crack on each other and neither one of us catfishing each other, and we good. You know what I'm saying?
You lose money doing that shit.
Right.
Half of that. And I ain't in the business of losing money.
And I'm damn sure ain't.
Shit. That ain't me. That ain't how I roll. But it's all good. Look at your girl Maya. You know that's your baby mama.
Who?
Mia from the bush. She told me yesterday.
What?
Yeah, she told me yesterday. She said, yeah, y'all better leave my Dana, and y'all always in his business. She been in my bushes for 5 years, and I'm just idiot, you know. I
appreciate Maya. Thank you so much for holding me down.
Maya, because soon you leave, I'm about to roast the fuck out of Maya.
Nah.
She like being over here, letting me roast her.
But hey, Pap, and you can't do that, man.
She don't mind. She keep popping her ass up out the bushes. Her name says Maya from the bushes.
Right.
Book in the bushes.
Right. And what she see is that a lot of y'all be doing a lot of passive aggressive stuff.
She don't mind. She been doing this for 5 years on my channel. She loves it here.
Listen.
All I got to do now is get her, flip her ass in the green. She got to become a goddamn member. That's all I'm working on.
So that means you gotta give her a wrench then, right?
I don't give out wrenches. My mods, that's a wrap. I got the same mods and ain't getting no more. And once they leave me, I'm rocking my own channel. I know how to block a motherfucker quick. But I don't like block.
You do give out wrenches. Stop.
I'm not
y'all be wrenches, man.
Look in the chat. They've been here all these years. I have not swapped out nobody. I have the same mods. I don't know where Charlotte is at, because sometimes she's on and off. But I have the same mods.
What's Charlotte?
Charlotte Reed. I think of her name. Yeah. That's her name. None. These people been here with me since day one. All of them.
That's what's up.
That's it. If they decide to leave, I got this myself. That's a wrap.
That's what's up.
That's a wrap. I trust these people. I talk to these people, and they have been very supportive over here on my channel. See, Beautiful and Queen, where's she going? Beauty J, pop in, pop the fuck off, Moz. Let this nigga know.
Oh, you know what? Beautiful Queen don't like me and don't know. Beautiful Queen, she hate me and don't even. And I don't even know why.
Have people that don't like you.
I ain't never do nothing to Beautiful and Queen, but she just
say some shit. You do shit that I don't like. And that's why I do my life, and I'm gonna say some shit. But guess what? That doesn't mean that we don't stop living. You keep right on fucking living.
Right, and you have to keep living. Right, you're right.
YouTube, man, and you know, like I said, I was hearing your girls over there. They're entitled to do so, you know, and they want to brag about. First of all, before you leave,
but ain't none of them bragging. But ain't none of them
bragging. They're doing their commentary. I'm gonna leave it there.
No, actually, they're expressing a portion of what happened because they've been there from day one.
I understand it.
But I'm talking about day one.
I understand it. But let's break this down before you leave. Give me 5 minutes. Because we're on the Rico, right? Let's define it. Right quick. Define it and put the details inside of it to have a Rico.
So you want me to define a Rico?
Yeah.
Nah, look at the paperwork.
I already know. I know what it is. And you know, good.
I definitely know what it is.
All that shit you.
But Now, Pat.
That's not
Now,
a
Pat. Now, Pat.
way of what
Now,
a
Pat.
goddamn Rico is. Come on.
Me,
Where
are
did
you
that
saying me
land
of all
at?
people?
Who has guns? You guys, you're using stalking and harassing.
Who have guns?
That right there should just be a period right behind that. Just
Who
period.
have guns? You asked about guns. You asked about drugs. You asked about that. You asked about money. The Rico was there, baby.
Yeah.
The Rico was there.
Mm-hmm. That's why your boy Trump going down. Get on by.
Oh my God! You really going? Whenever you're ready to debate me about that, let's go.
You know that nigga done lied his ass off.
Trump got presidential immunity. Trump got presidential immunity. Trump.
That's cool.
Trump gonna make America great again.
Here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter what president has
It
literally
do.
been in that seat. No, it doesn't. Some gonna give the majority of what they have voted a particular president in for.
Okay.
You have 90% populated people out here who votes, not only votes for what they feel is personal to their needs. We don't vote as a whole. We don't do that. So every president, as far as I'm concerned, once they get done doing their tourings and they deliver their speeches out, with the cake and the icing on, and we're going to do this and do that. I'm not saying that they don't. They deliver.
Mm-hmm.
They're delivered. And once they deliver, that's a wrap. But they're delivering to the people, the majority of rule of, where the people come out and do all the campaigning and for you got what you want. Mm-hmm. But there's still half of the United States that is left without what they want. When Trump came into office, my insurance, health insurance, jacked the fuck up. I pay health insurance under the Trump administration. I pay $1,100 a paycheck. That's 22 and some change a paycheck. I suspect that it'll probably fluctuate here and there. Then I suspect that it may not if he's reelected. But let me tell you how I deal with this, because this has been a cycle of the United States presidents for generations after generations. We never know what we're going to get, right? You never know how to deal with it. Or you never know what card you're going to be dealt where it's going to give us a verbal argument about it. It's going to make us upset. You know how I deal with it, though? Whatever it is that they choose that they do, we're all going to have a complaint about some particular area, right? Whether it's health or it's the gas prices or it's, the border or the security, wherever it is, right? I've learned to maneuver from, an example, my health insurance with me paying $2,200 a month. I have a self plus one on the high end, right?
Okay.
I can reduce that down to make it more affordable for me, but because our health is unpredictable,
right?
I wanted to make sure that my child is covered in case of unexpected aneurysm. Okay. I saw the Denzel Washington movie. Remember, he didn't have enough money for the insurance. I wanted to say, after watching that kind of educated me a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. It made me think. Let me stay on the high end for now and keep my child covered. Also, myself covered, right? I don't know. What if I have a heart attack? Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, everything in the United States of America has a cap on it. Now, by me saying that, what I'm throwing to you also is not to jump back into that conversation, is your 22 million. Everything has a cap on it. You ain't getting no 22 million. Anyways, that's here and there. What I'm saying is that as I watch $2,200 disappear out my check, it's for a good cause. I'm covered. My child is covered. you
Okay.
know. So how do I deal with it? Instead of getting upset with the way these bills are passing and how they want to change this, I deal with it. I don't get upset about it. That's why I don't freak about a lot about who's becoming president, who's not. I don't give a shit about that shit. I have to learn how to maneuver for me. Well, if
Mhm.
you guys are going to do this, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't go up there to the White House and say, you ain't gonna do this. I can't do that, right? So I
Fact.
have to check me. I line up my finances. It's a lot of things that I don't want to take away from me, like probably a manicure, like probably getting a new weed or buying a new outfit every week. But guess what? I had to X those out for a minute because I sure in the fuck ain't giving up my health insurance. So it's just choices, that I make, and I don't get into the whole debate about what they doing this and how it's affecting us. You do it a lot, and this is gonna
Mhm.
kill us, and this is gonna do that. But you also don't teach in a way where, okay, well, since they doing it, as American people, there ain't shit that we can do about it. You can
Not
either
true.
take it, you can take it as what you gonna do, Dane. You can write all the fucking letters that you want up there, but if you're not in that political stance and sitting up in there around the Senate table where they passing these bills at, all you got is just a word on the fucking street. You can start your own little, I guess, advocating organization or whatever to bring it about. But at the end of the day, you're wasting time because you have time to change you and make stuff work. Because in 4 years, it's going to change again.
But I'm glad you said that.
Change again.
But I'm glad you said that because next month I'm actually on a campaign out in Colorado where we, dealing with this election situation. Um, and when you talked about the insurance part, right? Without me speculating, were you in a network and when Trump came in, the network was destroyed, or was you just straight up paying premium, high
No,
end premium?
I was in a network.
Okay. Like, okay, so with me knowing that, but I will say, and when Trump first came in, he destroyed all the networks that Obama had put up there. Reason being, and I'm not saying this because I follow Trump. I'm not saying this because I rock with Trump. I'm not saying this because I believe in MAGA. What I'm saying is because I was also affected. And I couldn't understand why Trump would destroy all the networks that was housed under the Obama program un-
Mm-hmm.
until I read the full Obamacare basis. And I said, well, we dodged a bullet, but we also suffered a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
And then people that was, not for Trump and people that was for Trump, I'm sitting in a room and I'm explaining to them, like, look, the Obamacare for the first 3 years of the Obamacare, because it's a 4.5 year limit, and they give you an option and to sign the 5th year. So for the first 3 years of it, you are paying very minimum premium. And that's whether it's high end or low end. You're paying very minimum. But on that 4th year, it skyrocketed to 15.5% over the limit,
Mm-hmm.
which means that you wouldn't have broke even. You still would have been paying. And so when Trump came in, he destroyed all that and said, look, why be bamboozled and just go ahead and just pay all of it up at front? Well, here's my thing. What if I didn't want to pay for everything all right then and there? What if
That's
I love the haircut? You know what I
that's
mean?
coming. That's coming in November. That's coming.
No, actually, what's coming in November, I'm gonna be honest with you. For the first year that Trump come in, it's gonna be chaos. And because he's gonna get his lick back. I'm telling you that now. It's gonna be chaos because he's gonna get his lick back. And a lot of people gonna be running like, oh my God, but that's not fair. No, let's not say it's not fair, because when it was Trump, everybody had your words, shits and giggles. So now when Trump get his lick back, everybody gonna be running scared. Just like right now, it's 12:55 on Saturday, and we still on Merrick Garland watch because they about to pass a bill to either lock him up or to
Mm-hmm.
not lock him up. That's going to change everything. On top of that, the SCOTUS have 4 bills that they got to rule on this week. One is definitely going to be the full presidential immunity thing. If they don't give Trump full presidential immunity, I'm telling you, all hell is going to break loose because Trump already starting. And I'm saying to myself, like, yo, this is going to be like Baghdad. So it's like certain stuff I agree with, certain stuff I don't agree with. But what I will say, this whole Trump presidency, and what people got to realize is that every presidential election and every presidency, there's an agenda.
Absolutely.
And with the Bushes, and the first Bush, it was about the oil. And the second Bush, it was about matter of fact, it was about for the central bank system over in Kuwait. Then you have the Obama, which was about that, which totally it was about the LGBTQ. Then you have Trump that came in. No, the Clintons, but I missed the Clintons. And the Clintons, it was pretty much about leveling out jobs and pretty much the enslavement of the colored people. Then I'm gonna skip because I already said about the Obamas, so I'm gonna skip the Obamas, and then you got Trump. Trump is the wild card because he's an anomaly, which means that this is what they made, but then he turned face. Because now you don't know what he's thinking about, but all he talks about is restoring the Constitution and returning everything back to the Republic. If that happened, people who don't know what we're discussing now is going to be lost, confused, and a lot of people is going to be off in themselves because they believe for the longest term that the United States of America is a democracy. And I keep telling everybody, it is not a democracy. You can't have a democracy in a republic.
What is that?
I see, and democracy stands. But Pat, and you got to realize, and you can't have a democracy in a republic. And somebody asked me, well, Dana, how you know this is republic? Okay, say the Pledge of Allegiance. And the Pledge of Allegiance telling you. And to the what? Republic for which it stands. One nation under God. Not into the democracy.
Also said we the people, but were they really talking about we the people?
We the people of the United States in order to form a perfect union.
They weren't talking about your black ass.
No, they wasn't.
Okay.
They was, matter of fact,
they wasn't talking about you. They still ain't talking about you.
Listen. And that dissertation, we the people of the United States in order to form a more perfect union. They wasn't just isolating us. They were talking about everybody. But when you look at it deeply, I don't think they was talking about none of us. I think they was talking about the fiat currency. Because if you look at it, truth to be told, let's be, Pat, if you know that much, and you must know that a corporation can't do business with a man or a woman. Am I right or am I wrong?
I'm not answering that.
You know what, Pat? Me and you gotta do a debate, a political debate. Or we don't even got to debate. We can just talk.
See, I'm it's just a lot that I just don't share when it comes to that political shit, you know.
Jump in it.
Yeah.
And your knowledge is needed.
See you later. I got the chat that wants to get in.
Okay.
And they want to get to talking they shit, so I got to have at least 30 minutes of shit talk, because that's what we do over here, shits and giggles. And don't be filing no goddamn Rico tomorrow on my freaking chat because they want to speak their goddamn opinions. That shit ain't cool.
Listen, man.
Put that ass on your chest. What the fuck? Stop.
Listen.
You over there like a whole damn wuss. Like what the fuck? You weren't like that. You weren't talking that sign language 3 years ago. So when you're done with it, like you say, you fall back. But I get it. People come back, people talking about me, or people talking about me. And the first thing that I usually ask, what are they gonna do? Not only over here, you think that you filing this Rico based on harassment or whatever. You ain't got shit on Jaguar, right? You ain't got shit on what the hell Tasha K was saying about R. Kelly, and here you come with come on, man. Like really?
Where matter of fact, where was you at when I went at Tasha K because she came at me?
Yeah, I seen that. I saw it, but I mean, you ain't pull up the fuck. You ain't go there hit no link.
What am I pulling up to that lady house for?
You ain't did that. You sat on your channel doing all that damn wolf talk. You know you ain't finna pull
No,
up.
I went to Tasha K's channel. I was in her channel talking shit.
I might have missed that one. I might have missed that one. I might have missed that one. Right. But a lot of this stuff, like I say, y'all deal with y'all shit. And over here on the Onepapoose channel, if that shit is out on the streets, I'm talking about it. If I laugh at it, I laugh at it. But what you know, and everybody else know, you don't hear me sitting on here with no threats. You don't see me with shit up on my damn screen. Okay, well, I did put you up on the motorcycle because that shit was funny. You know, but you hit me back. You done hit me back several times. So why in the hell is you over there crying about the one pat and the one pat and the one pat?
Pat, listen, I wasn't crying about nothing. Stop it. You embellishing something now.
And then I'm gonna teach your ass and I'm gonna charge you too. Cause your little date shit, you didn't get that shit on rap. You ain't never getting no damn pussy.
Oh.
Yeah, not with how you gonna sit up there and talk to a woman and bring up a whole bunch of outside ass shit? That's some lame ass shit. What did I bring up from the outside? 2024.
What did I bring up from the outside?
We don't even want to go down that lane. We really don't.
But I think you need to look at videos of other people and before you say about me.
I watched you take your ass around Baltimore. Another thing, what you need to stop doing. Baltimore is already considered as, look dirty or whatever, kind of similar to Chicago or whatever. You pulled the paper off the straw and you threw it on the ground.
I did.
Why?
I always do that. I do that everywhere I go. So
you have no respect for the city.
It's a habit.
You're just gonna create. Well, you need to break that habit.
Facts. I agree.
Why wouldn't you respect that? You got city workers coming around that's sweeping and cleaning and stuff all the time, and they have to do it because of people
But I throw cans and bottles too, and I get it. They got to clean like people like me.
Yeah. You.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. So then you sit with your date, who was possibly a potential date for you. Not that I'm looking out for you, because I don't care if you're getting no pussy at all.
Possibly a potential date.
Possibly. Possibly. And then you sit there and you talk about the lamest shit that is not interesting to a woman.
Listen,
I'm not trying to help you. Let's get that on fucking record, because I don't give a damn if you don't never get a shot of ass in your life. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at you. I'm like, really? Bringing up the coffee beans? Really?
Listen. And before I went live, right? I've been there with that lady for 2 hours. So when I went live,
don't even sit on here and act like you got some
live. I don't gotta embellish nothing, and I will never tell you about my sexual life.
You're right, but that's how you act. I'm just saying.
Because truth to be told, let's keep it real, Pap. I get what I want.
I disagree.
I get what I want.
I disagree, and I don't even know you, but I'm not gonna.
I get what I want.
That shit, because I don't know that for a fact. So Pat, it is what it is.
Pat, if I was near you, I can get you if I wanted it.
You got to be fucked up and swinging on fucking balls.
No. But listen, I'm fucked up.
And you know what's crazy is that I don't have high standards
Yeah,
like that,
and you
right?
supposed to.
I don't,
You supposed
but
to.
I have common sense.
And listen, one
No.
thing about me, I
Y'all
get
hear
what I
this
want.
nigga? Did you hear him, Maya, from the bushes?
I get what I
Say
want.
goodbye. Say goodbye to the chat, because we're done.
All right,
Get
Pat.
your
Have a nice day. Have a good
bro
night.
back. Come over here with that bullshit. My nigga upstairs. When I go up there, I'm about to ooh, 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 in my R. Kelly voice. You got me fucked up. Did y'all hear that nigga? Bye, Nick. Now, I kind of saw the chat and I did not see the chat. I did not let anybody up because I did not want the back and forth, the loud and the shouting and the shouting. I kind of wanted to just ask him a few questions about this and this and that. Clearly, if you guys want to trust it, he has his Rico out and all that stuff, then y'all do so. I don't, and I never did. When it first was announced out here on the street, right? I ain't gonna shit about that. What district attorney? A district attorney is going to investigate and find out if they need to deliver that type of charge on people out here. And if the crime don't fit, it must acquit. Y'all been out here all this time. Y'all know his character. Y'all know his character. He gonna talk his shit like everybody else. But what him and Randa has going on, that's their lane. That's their level. Nobody can stop Randa from doing what the fuck she wants to do when it comes to book. I'm not trying to stop it. I ain't in the middle of that shit. But what I came to address is that Bookham is not fit to continue, because this is not his first time. He did this shit way, way back then. And I still have a copy of that paperwork where he wants to interject me into some shit that I ain't got no business being in. Don't put me in it to help increase and strengthen your fucking case at all. None. And on the flip side, to bring some enlightenment to the situation, I'm sure he's aware of it, but the same way that he plans on going up in a courtroom against a magnitude of people about a freaking Rico and have his discoveries, other people can also, stump that way as well. He's not knowing of who allegedly, because I don't know whether if Randa is rocking with a top-notch freaking attorney out here to clown on his ass. He don't know that. He's gambling the fucking dice as well. He doesn't know. We done sat here and we done watched all of this trial going on with R. Kelly. We done watched the trial going on with, most of it with the YSL. We should be learning some shit from that. Everything just because somebody is talking, hey, Lady Earth, I'm just seeing you. What's going on, hon? I speak to all my people on the memberships and the mods first. Robin, what's going on? All my people in the green, Claudine, what's going on? If you in the green, y'all know y'all first come, first serve with me saying, hey, my Joy, she's in the chat. All of y'all, thanks for being here. If you have not hit the thumbs up button, please share some love to the channel on your way out. You guys, shout out to one of the cash apps that came through tonight. I appreciate that. I'm, like I said, a different type of breed. There was nothing personally done out here that affect me to cause me to erupt in the type of anger that you see out here, right? However, I can't speak that for Randa. I don't know what she's feeling. I can imagine what she's feeling. She has her story about it. He has his story about it. These women over there up underneath his umbrella have their story about it. And the people under Randa has their story about it. I'm not trying to even mediate this shit no more. I don't give a fuck who gets along and who don't. Tell you the truth. But one thing, like I said, for certain, don't apply me to some shit that I don't belong in, because I choose, once they have publicized what's going on to reiterate and come back and put my little filter of some laughter on that shit, just so that we're not out here down in the dumps and gloomy and mad and angry every day. I want to be mad. I ain't trying to be mad. I'm not a mad ass cow. I ain't no mad person, y'all. I'm vibrant. I love to laugh. I like to get jiggy with it. I like to have fun. I didn't give a shit about Bookham getting mad about me doing the commentary. He wanted to narrate my shit. It's harassing. It's stalking. It's this or that. No, it wasn't. And of course, it'll take an attorney to get up in there to really break down harassment and stalking. And then they'll have to see if that crime really fits what they are imposing out here that's going on. That's their definition of it. Well, their definition stands up in the court. And for most, who in the fuck be wanting to spend all your money up in the courtroom? Who does it go to? I don't understand how people are comfortable with that. How are you so? We don't even want to pay a goddamn ticket when you get one. Because who's getting the money? Not your black ass. Not your black ass. I told y'all a story about my grandson. He's up in age. He's got the talking to. You go out there, you get your ass in trouble. Again, he's goddamn, and I don't like to say it, the other people, my motherfucking money. Get your shit together. But for our culture to be out here in this debacle, y'all, you okay taking your money down there giving to them people? Then y'all go right ahead. I'm not okay with it. But don't sit out here and and like I was gonna kind of dibble dab, but it's kind of late. It's 12:12. I need to go. Oh, it's weekend. Fuck, I ain't gotta go work tomorrow. Oh man, I'm out of goddamn flying monkey. That's one mean drink too, y'all. I ain't gave up on my Snoop Dogg, but might have some of that tomorrow night. But tonight I was feeling like this. And it's crazy that it has come to this. Charlie B, girl, mad at flying monkey. I just thought that it was time. Now you're going a little too far. One, they have R. Kelly and the Rico. And a whole lot of brown and black brothers out here are in a Rico. One thing that we should be trying to get away from, as much as we've heard, I heard Bookham, Fanny and this or that, Fanny pushes the Rico, right? But yet then you're out here embarking a Rico. There's no other way to fight without that. There definitely is. It's called choices. Everybody has choices. You can let girl, that's what the lady heard. Don't you begin one of these, don't you get no fly. These is for grown folks only, girl. Only over 50. I'm gonna have to card you, boo. I'm gonna have to card you, but yeah, you got to be able to handle this. This ain't no punk here. We talking about some banana liquor. That's what they call it. Not liquor. Liquor's for them niggas. It's liquor. Then you got your choice of some rum in there, or what was the other one? I forgot the name of the other one. And then you need to put 0.5, ounces of vodka in there. So I use the organic. God, I'm gonna have to go up there and get it. I forgot the name of that too. It's the liquor. And then you got 2 scoops, 2 big nice scoops of vanilla ice cream. Then you got a cup of chopped ice. So you can use regular ice because you want to thicken it like a milkshake. Then you want to put in your desire of chocolate chips melted, so it can design. It's for design. Run down in there, and it gives you that chocolatey taste. And then you want to all your whipped cream, Cool Whip on the top. Look, I ain't got no more. I just sucked that shit to go. It's gone. And your ice cream and your your Cool Whip. That's so that you can bear the taste of the vodka and the banana liqueur. The rum, I have rum. I use rum tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. And you need a whole banana. Well, maybe that much of a banana. And then so you wanna, so I use my what that damn thing is upstairs? That damn thing like a blender, but I forgot the name of it. And blend it all together, girl. And you won't taste too much of a liquor because the liquor depends on how much you put in there, but you don't need that much in there. And you'll be sitting here like me, getting ready to fall the fuck. And you don't need no ID. Yeah, my bullet. That's my girl, Chalet B. I use my bullet upstairs, mix it up, then I pour it in my shake cup, my shake glass. So, but that's, I kind of just wanted to have that, and I don't expect for the people to stick around because most people don't stick around or whatever, but I do hope that you guys, you make you one. Sir McGrath said he has a Hennessy Simply Blueberry Lemonade and Stella Rose. Now, see, now I'm going to have to try that. God dang it. But you know what, though, Sir McGrath? I don't like dark. So that's a problem for me. I don't like dark. I cannot stand dark liquor at all. And Hennessy got the aroma that you just can't get around. As soon as I put it up to my nose, but oh my God, then I won't drink it. I will not drink it. It's pretty. See this is lady. This is a lady's drink. Now that stuff that Sir McQuail is posting up, shoot, that sounds like something that you don't want to be laying next to a man after he drank that. He gonna lay it on your back, have you up in the morning cleaning up every damn thing in the house. I'm like, what the hell done gotten into me? You could, yeah, that was that Hennessy in that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know about that drink Sir Miguel posted. That shit there had you up putting on. No damn well you ain't never put had a cleaning apron on, a cooking apron in a long time. You gonna be up at 6 in the morning putting your apron on, tying your scarf, fucking dancing because you done had some Hennessy and Simply Blueberry Lemonade and Stella Rose in your life. I'm gonna have to pass. I'm like, oh Lord, what is this? And it sounds like a drink that should having you sleeping kind of late in the morning. Nuh-uh. That look like that drink there to have your ass up bright and early. You got a whole buffet of breakfast, the grits, the eggs, the sauce, laid out on some shit you ain't done for your man in a long time. That's what that drink look like. What that sound like. You're gonna be a brand new woman in the morning. You say you won't, yeah, because Hennessy, I don't know why, but I've always been afraid of dark liquor. I don't like dark liquor. Lady Earth, you like the dark? Hennessy is smooth shot. I'm scared of it. I am so scared. I'm terrified of dark liquor. This got to be white liquor. See, this is white vodka. This is white banana liqueur. All this is white, clear. But Hennessy, I done heard too many stories about Hennessy. I'm just terrified of Hennessy. But that goes to say, the only dark that I did have, Sir Miguel, is when I was sick that last go round, and I ain't been sick good not since then, knock on wood, and that was that bourbon, and it's still sitting up there on top of the fridge about half full. I was knocking that bourbon back, and it worked, but that was the last time I touched it. Now that'll sit up there until I actually need it again, not as a comfort, drink. Drink. It just be sitting right there. But I hope y'all enjoy the live. This does not mean that I am buddies with the book. I'm going to put some shit out, and I'm still going to talk about it. I'm still going to laugh at it. Nothing changes over here. I just wanted to do, it was bound to become this time. It was bound to happen, because like, I got a lot of questions, You do what you do this and you do that. We all have seen it out, play out, and you all are still entitled to your opinions about how you have seen 2019 or 18 and 17 play all the way out here until 2025. At the end of the day, we have sprouted out from free R. Kelly. Some of us against R. Kelly. But this is where this community over here sprouted out from. This is where most of us have become to know each other socially on the internet. This is where I have united and came close with a lot of my moderators, and absolutely loving that I have membership where people is showing their gratitude to bless me with at least earning and making a 50 or 60 bucks from the channel when it happens and the donation. So I'm grateful and I'm blessed for that. So that's why I'm here. That's how we all got here. It's a pity, it's a shame that we do have some people that is just in this turmoil right now. But as they say, that too shall pass. It will. They're going to either never talk to each other before, ever, or, we'll still be sitting right here laughing at the things that they do. But I don't appreciate nobody tying me into something that I do not belong in. When Randa left my channel and her and I had our little opposition of things to say, we patched that up. I like Randa. I like Randa's personality. I like her laughter. What Randa do outside of that, where she's in an entanglement with other people and she's standing her ground and other people standing there, that's on them. I like to laugh. And it is what it is. Sometimes, shit gets out of control. Things that said is probably what should not be said, but we all go through it from time to time. From time to time. What just disturbs me the most out here is the people that, like I was just listening to the one girl's live, and she's like, well, you pull the fuck up and pull. Why? Is it that free? When it gets that freaking serious, it's like, it's time to go. They didn't make YouTube for people to come out here to kill each other. Right? That's not why they made YouTube. Make it convenient for you to want to pull up to somebody. So what that girl dropped her address? So what that Randa dropped her address? Whoop did he goddamn do? She's not the person for, if anything goes wrong, for dropping her address. You would be the person that will endure most of the pain from the goddamn consequences from showing up. Like, hello. Yeah, you can drop whatever you want out here. Doesn't mean that you need to enact on it. Okay. Oh, I don't know about you. That's what I told Rand. I don't know about you drop your address. What I look like coming to your house for? That's because I already know what could possibly, or how this can possibly turn out. And that is landing my black ass in jail. So why would I do that? But I was listening to that lady over there, reversing it up. Show up. I'll pull up. Pull up for what? Man, sit y'all butts down and argue and laugh that damn shit out and get the fuck over it. What you mad at me about? You want to come up on the panel and tell me? You looking at them eyes, I got dizzy and lightheaded and my ears started to... Oh, Petro. Pedro, come give me a head massage. Do that. Oh, I got shampoo my hair tomorrow. But I get it. And so, well, I'm glad that you appreciate some of my laughter. There's nothing wrong with laughter. Jesus Christ. But I'm over here like, you're in a Rico. What's a Rico? What's a Rico? Because the Rico that they're talking about is sure in the hell is a whole lot different from the Rico that they decided to put on Mr. Kelly, or that they decided to probably put on this young thug guy. This Rico here is a whole lot damn different. A whole lot different. And I know the Rico is pretty big. It's big. It's large as hell. But really, y'all want 30 years on some damn body for saying, oh, your breath stink, you make me sick, and I hate you, and you looked this up, and you said that, you put my address out. Only a fool would show up. A complete damn fool. What's going on, love? What's going on? I said what I said. Only a fool. But it sounds good, because y'all make me laugh like it ain't shit. But that's why I had that. That's why I dropped the link in there. I did not, I wasn't ignoring Dom or anybody else, but I know that if I let y'all up on the panel, it was going to get loud and it was going to go haywire. And I wanted to get out what I wanted to say to Booker. I ain't never came out here and said that I hate anybody. I ain't never said I'm coming to your house. I ain't calling your mama. I don't have time for that. I have a child to continue to raise and place out here in this crazy world that we're in. She's going to go. I'm trying to prepare myself from not crying. My last one is about to leave home. I don't know that feeling until I go through that feeling. So I'm going to cry. I'm going to tell you right up fucking goddamn front. I'm going to be bawling my eyes out to let this one go. This is my baby. She's only known inside of the house. She never don't be out like that. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? And as much as I taught her, I've shown her, I'm doing this, that's all I can do. Now I got to place her in a more high, powerful hands than what I can do. And hope that my baby be safe out here in this world, because now it's time for me to release. She got to go. I got to release her from the breast. She got to go. I'm going to cry my ass off, y'all. I'm going to be waking up every morning going freaking crazy, opening up that bedroom door, and my child is not in there. But I understand she's got to go on and establish her point in life. I understand that. So I have to put a whole bunch of abundance of prayer over her that my child stays safe out there in that world, because I know it's a dangerous world. Can't teach him everything about the world inside the home. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of hard to do. And telling them is only half stepping. Gotta let them experience it and then try to correct it along the way. So one of my worst fears is, not fears, one of my worst, well, my day is coming. I have 2-3 months with her left up in here. I'm gonna be sad. Cry. And I'll have, but I know life must go on. I never thought that I'll get to be feeling this feeling. I'm like, my baby. But it's all good. And I'm gonna try to keep preparing myself for that. But it's a whole lot of other stuff. But I want to say it again before I end my line. I can imagine what Randa's going through. I'm not taking that from her. That's her fight. She gets to fight Bookham how she chooses to fight Bookham, not on anybody else dictating that. She has that right. Bookham has his right, and so forth and so on with everybody else. It's funny to me, flabbergasted, I'll be able to flabbergasted, because everybody has their pinpoint of where things started, how they started, who did this did what, and this did what, right? So I laugh at the shit. Let's call it my grown woman laugh. because at some point I don't care. Once you realize that there's a group of people that don't care, you can't put all your energy into something that people don't care about. We are actually safe behind these screens. But listening to these adults or these older women and, so forth and so on, all this pull up, I don't give a, I beat you down, da, 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 da. Beat them down on the live. Beat them down on the mic. Maybe we ought to have a freaking mic roast contest. You can't roast, you eliminated out of it, then go sit down. But guess what? You are still alive and safe behind your doors. I don't understand it. When I was listening to him, I was like, dang, really? You talk about how much you love your kids, you love your grandkids, you doing this, you got to go to work and pull up. That don't even go together in the same sentence. Because at the end of the day, once you pull up, one or the other is going down. You're going to get handcuffs put on you. Now you need an attorney. The money that you could have been paying on a 7-day trip to Hawaii, that's got to go to the attorney now to fight your ass up out of some bullshit that was prevented from the beginning. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. You want to win and still be safe in the comfort of your home and out here with your family, man, just bust that shit on the mic and move the fuck on. And get out y'all damn feelings out here because it ain't that damn serious. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think that is some feasible freaking advice. I like to mediate. I do. I like to laugh at a lot of shit. I do. And my laughter is to be taken like, that girl don't give shit about that damn shit, because I really don't. Because there is nothing that I'm going to do to position myself for anybody to take my livelihood away from me or have me wasting my money that I done worked damn hard to get. Well, some years were pretty easy. That was the Dream Team girls. Alicia did a live, or Alicia, whatever y'all call her. And I so happened to click on it, and I was like, she said she's 44. How much she, pull up and pull up and pull up. And I know this camera and these microphones is part of us where we talk the most shit ever. I can't imagine. It doesn't go together. You can't talk about pulling up and being the Beauty and the Beast, and then talk about you got grandkids and you're gonna be a proud grandmama, and that just don't go. That don't go together. That don't go together. Like I'm confused. What you trying to prove here? What's your point? Your scale is going up and down. It's going up and down. Don't get me misunderstood. I've said it one time before too, though. Only because them kids up there don't get this shit twisted. But that's only in my real life. If I'm outside, and you want to drive by and you want to jump out the car, thinking you finna push me downstairs or something, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to defend myself, period. I can still fight, I think. Good night, y'all. It has been fun. I enjoyed y'all. Don't forget to hit the like, the share, the channel over here. Shout out to the Cash App that came through. She already know who she is. I do not say the names on my live. I appreciate you. And you know what, love? You always there supporting me. You know who you are. And I appreciate you. L Bill, but I got to, this alcohol. I gotta go lay down. You heard me? I said what I said. I gotta go lay down. Sir McWell, thank you. Jason Finch, I ain't seen you in a minute, but what's up to you, Robert Chatton? Shouting out the chat. All my moderators, everybody that's in the green. I'm gonna try to get all of y'all to light it up. That just supports the channel over here on the Onepapoose show. That's it. That's all. Shall be. Thank you for coming through. Lady Earth has always been in the green for a while. Miss Brown, APZ, my love. Don't forget to get in contact with me. APZ, joy to the world. Thank you, love, for popping in. Robin popped in, showed out. Miss Vern came through. Oh, there's a lot of people. Mr. Guilty came through. Mad came through. Thank you, sweetheart, for showing up. Mia in the bushes. Get your ass back in the bushes. You need to stay up in there. No matter what. If you going to rock with Pat for 5 more years, you hang out in those bushes up there, girl. If I miss anybody, charge it to the game. Not my heart, Pedro. I think I'm just, and there was a whole lot. There was a lot of people in here today. Lavero Dickers, shout out to you. Dad, shout out to you. I hope you're doing well. I saw that you was at work the other day. Stay a man. Always Dash. Appreciate you. Ratchet. Randa baby came through. Pumpkin in the house. I'm trying to get everybody some shouts out, and thank you guys. Beauty J, my love came through. Rita, Claudine, as usual, Claudine has been rocking green, no matter if she's been here or not. She still shows her support to the channel. For that, I do love her. Thank you, Claudine, for doing so. One and only career, my girl, always here. Always here, no problem at all. We're going to get her in the green, though, y'all. We gonna get Carib in the cream. Dom K, next time. I'm sorry. I seen you trying to come up, but I wanted to have this one-on-one and not have a bunch of, loudness going on. Capone, thank you, love, for being in the green. I appreciate you too. T-Baby, stop through. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for stopping through. I truly hope that everybody who had left the channel, Queen E, shout out to you. Go ahead and give Onepapoose a like on the channel. Conversation ended well, started off well. I just didn't want to get into the hooping and hollering over here on the channel. With that being said, you guys, it's lights out. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow night. I told y'all I was coming back. I'm going to have to get it bigger, better, and stronger. And I got that confirmed by Sir Miguel from the comments. Appreciate that, Sir Miguel. Later, Gators! Thank you, Ladra.
This ain't the way you used to. I require more, better than we ever had before. Hoes gon' be hoes, so I couldn't blame them. Basic, but I'm true. What do you want? I am the wave, you let me surfing. I show you how to get this pain without me stacking. Been in a whole lot of pain, now we laughing. Being brave, making plays, now we crashing. Yeah. Don't need to be on the scene, we are the scene. Yeah. Dripping wetter from head to toe, little baby me. Yeah, I give you smile, that's for mine. Be the right. Okay. No way they can never pay us. No way they can never break us. All nights we ain't gonna slow up down. Oh yes, stay down even when we not up. No way they can ever break us up. Oh God, they could only try to keep up. I let it ride when I usually would have rolled out. I know you're grateful that I stayed down. We leave the past in the past, that's all done now. Glad that we stayed down. We gon' pull up in a wave, start a new trend. Every inch of our skin is the blueprint. All of the nights, they act like they forget. Let's remind them, be my ride. Okay. No way they can never pay us. No way they can never break us. All
let's get some shout out to. That was my girl, King Sis, All Gas. One of my favorite songs by this solo singer out there. Shout out to her, King Sis. Night job.